Here we are. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Here we are. And by now, it's only been 30 seconds, but you may be wondering. Eraser. Once again, this game, you've been playing this game for 24 streams. And you are still playing. You've killed everything. You've completed every single side quest. What are you doing? You were meant to choose the next forgotten game for analysis and all of that. Yes, indeed, you are right. I am picking the next forgotten game that we are going to analyze. I'm also trying to get my hands on Age of Empires 4. Everything. But, yesterday, well, we did the final analysis for Shadows Awakening, in which I awarded it a 10 out of 10, a perfect score for this marvelous gem of the gaming industry, this fabulous gift from the gods of gaming, this great game. Well, I did all of that on Tuesday, and I kind of like finished my analysis for the game. I ended up being feeling a bit frustrated because I was quite sure that we just got one ending. Now, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't care at all, and simply, well, accept the ending we just got. But in the specific case of this game, there's one detail. You see, you can go back, kill Krenz. Well, that's simply another boss. It's part of the decisions that the game forces you to make. You can either fight Mara, as you can see over there, and we did that, and we kind of like got the canon sad ending, in which the Devourer of Souls and all of its puppets sacrifice. It's kind of like sad in the end. They all sacrifice, and they save the heretic kingdoms, right? It's more or less a very classic ending. But as I've said, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't do this. But in this case, this is the same case as Kromerak's The Unbeatable from Borderlands 1. There's another boss which isn't Krenz, and that boss particularly, it's the most difficult boss for the game. It's the real final challenge for the game, and that's why I decided to do this extra stream. Besides, I love numbers that are kind of like whole and exact, and 25 parts, it's much better than 24. Sorry, I am that obsessive. But no, the most important part is that there's one last secret boss. I mean, I've created this perfect build on extreme difficulty, the highest difficulty possible. I've created the most powerful character that I could. I used all of my expertise. I put in all of my effort. I put all of my effort into creating this rotation. I'm finishing the game on extreme difficulty. And there's one more boss, which is much more powerful than either Mara or Krenz. Regardless of the ending you choose, if you want to kill Mara and get one ending, or kill Krenz and get another ending, anyways, it will depend on your particular stats. Here, these ones, we need to pay attention. Anyways, we've already analyzed the game, so this is more or less leisure gameplay for the most part. Here you can see that I got the bad ending because I got 4 greed, 2 charity, 1 cruelty, and 2 mercy. That would be 5 negative, um, yeah, 5 negative traits and 4 positive traits, right? Normally, if you play the game and you have a considerable amount of either positive or negative traits, well, your Devourer of Souls will have either blue wings or red wings. I mean, I don't know if you have, for example, 4 greed like this, but also 4 cruelty. In my case, I was almost perfectly neutral, except for 1 point of negative traits. So we got the bad ending. Let's say. The bad ending for this game is the one in which you sacrifice yourself and the puppets lose their souls, but you save the Heretic Kingdoms. If you go to Krens, I believe you the hells kind of like collide with the Heretic Kingdoms and they destroy everything. I think that happens regardless of what you do. Of your traits, of your personal traits, right? But we are not talking about any of those 2 endings. I want you to have this in mind. We're talking about a secret boss ending, which you can only access by doing the Kogog'ak dungeon and having, because I've researched about this, because I was quite frustrated, to be honest. You can only access this by having the Serpent Crown. Here it is. The Serpent Crown. The only way for you to get the Serpent Crown is to beat the Sun Queen Goddess, which lies inside of the Kogog'ak dungeon. You must know it's the most famous dungeon in the game, literally. That I've been talking about for a lot of time, and it took me a lot to complete. Well, you need this for the real ending, which means you need to do the complete Kogog'ak dungeon. If you've been watching the series, you know that takes a lot of time. And you need to complete it and beat the Sun Queen and get this crown, right? So it's an exclusive secret boss with, I haven't seen the fight. We'll have to kill Mara once again, but fortunately I managed to practice a bit on Tuesday. We could do it, so we can do it again, and afterwards you earn the right to fight this legendary, hidden, secret, exclusive boss. I'll give you a hint if you've been watching the series on who that boss may be. I already know who it is. It's the only thing that we were not allowed to kill. We were not allowed to kill. Anyways, we couldn't kill it because it was immensely powerful. I am not sure I'll be able to do it tonight, honestly, because I believe it's kind of like the peak in extreme difficulty that this game has. Now, this ending is not evidently presented to you. I had to read on how to get this ending that we are hopefully going to get right here. It wasn't obvious at all. It's not obvious how to get this ending at all. And you actually need to know, for the most part, which dialogue options you should choose to get it, because otherwise I believe, and I've read that it's extremely difficult for you to get that ending without knowing that you can actually get it, right? It's not easy to deduce. Those dialogue options would actually lead you to this secret final boss encounter that we are going to hopefully witness tonight. And we'll see if this will be the ultimate test for my build. This is the point. It's extreme difficulty, and we'll get the secret final boss, which is as tough as it gets. So I'll ask of any of you who may be watching this video, I don't crop my gameplays. I don't hide flaws or learning curves or learning processes or anything like that. So I ask of you to have patience, because I've seen that this boss is quite tough. I haven't seen the boss fight, so I don't even know the mechanics. We'll have to beat Mara first, just to get the right, just to earn the privilege, the right to challenge that boss, and you will see that this will be a night of pure boss battles against Mara and against this final boss. And hopefully my build will prevail and be triumphant. Right. Just so you have all of that in mind, just in case you're bored or you're not used to watching things like that, extremely difficult bosses, this is one of them. According to what I've read, this is one of them. If it's not, well, it will be proof that my build was awesome. Alright.
Evia, I'm so glad you could join me for my triumph. It is almost complete. A new age will soon begin, and I shall be its immortal.
Everything seems to be working. Alright. What do we have to choose here? Here it doesn't matter.
Mara, reconsider this madness. What? Oh, Evia, I have been immortal from the moment I took this demon as my the crucible of soul.
Alright.
Now my runes have expanded the scope.
Up to now, there's no difference. Choose any of these. There's no difference. Alright, here. No. Here you can also choose whatever you want. Lord Valkyrin gave his life so that we might stop ya. Alright, as you can see here, these are the same dialogue options we did on Tuesday. Well, here it is. Here it is. Here you can choose to join her and kill Krenz. You can go to Krenz and actually confront him and kill him. And for now, we'll choose that. Here, of course, on Tuesday, I chose never. It is you who must die this day, and that's the end. That seals the ending you're choosing. So we'll choose this one. You want to choose this one for the true final ending, and in order to face the final boss, to test your skills against the ultimate enemy. Very well. I will kill Krenz for you.
Very well, Mara. I will kill Krenz for you. Excellent. Wonderful. Go forth and end the last of my enemies.
Alright. Up to this point, you can see that this is part of the alternative ending that I didn't choose on Tuesday. You can actually kill Krenz, and I believe that will finish the game. You'll be able to finish the game like that, killing Krenz and destroying the Heretic Kingdoms. Right. But allow me to spoil this very small bit of information. We are not going to kill Krenz. We're not going to kill Krenz. Because that's not... Well, anyways, I had already said that we would come back and kill Mara first. So you have an idea that that wasn't part of the plan.
There's no justice in this.
Krenz would do the same if our positions were reversed.
You do not know what Mara is like, sir. It is hard to refuse her.
These treacherous elders are as bad as each other. We have no choice now. We must confront Krenz and see what happens.
Alright, we go back, we go back, we go back. At this point, the world has been completely annihilated, so you won't find anything of use. I've completed all of the missions. I've exhausted all of the content this game had to offer. Awesome. We are not analyzing this game. We've already done so yesterday. We need to get to the closest cenotaph here in Kyalasa, and we'll go to Krenz. We'll go to Krenz, but who is back at the Oracle, and you'll see. I hope it works. Supposedly it should work, in fact. So, here you have it. And you will go over there to the Oracle. You'll go over there to the Oracle. And as I've said, normally I wouldn't do this, exploring different endings, but since here there's a final secret boss, well, that's something I simply can't resist. It's the same case as Kogog'ak, the unbeatable in Borderlands 1. I simply cannot resist that.
I expected more from you, Carissa.
You should know by now, Krenz. I am fated to disloyalty. I betrayed my father. I betrayed the Pentanera. I tricked my only friend into thinking she had slain me. Deception is all I know.
And now you come to betray me. I will say this. I admire your talent for duplicity.
Well, this is the turning point. Here you can either attack by choosing the first option and confront Krenz instead of Mara. That won't pose much of a challenge if you could beat Mara, actually. This is kind of like the easiest, I believe. I personally believe that, because Mara has a lot of mechanics that you could all see on Tuesday. And here you will choose this option, which is quite suspicious from the beginning, but it's difficult to get to this point. To confront Mara, then regret and choose, no, I'm gonna go back and kill Krenz. And now coming here and saying, well, I can't either kill Krenz. Well, this is the turning point. Select do nothing.
Wherefore do you hesitate, Carissa?
Well, this one I assume would lead you to another path or ending in which you confront Krenz, but the one that leads you to the real ending and the true final boss for this game is I cannot do it.
I cannot do it. Do not ask me why. I'm not even sure I know.
There is little I fail to anticipate, but this is unexpected. Come, perhaps we can use this to our advantage. What do you wish to know?
Well, here there's only one option. What could help us against Mara? As you can see, this is something that most people wouldn't usually choose all of these specific options unless they know they're going for the true ending.
What could help us against Mara?
Well, here's a bug. I'm afraid you have already acquired every soul that might be of use in this battle.
There is another way, something even Mara would not expect. What if you were to send the serpent worm against her?
Pay attention to that.
Aye, maybe so. But if there is anything you have encountered that might be able to stop Mara now, it's Graabak.
What could thee possibly offer in return for its intervention?
It's freedom, although this may be more dangerous than Mara herself. Return to the roots of the Tree of Worlds and entreat its aid. If it is willing, I will join you there myself.
Thy plan is sheer folly.
Maybe so, but that doesn't mean it won't work. I will advise you as best I can.
You must also select this specifically.
Back to the serpent worm?
Not quite. Its prison lies outside of this world. But since you opened the Gate of Dreams, I may be able to attune my portal to that threshold.
We have said little about our time in Teymuria and beyond, Sage. How do you know so much about what happened there?
Isn't it obvious, Tsar? Like Valkyrin, Krenz has been scrying upon us. Perhaps from the very beginning.
You must admit, I had sound reasons for not trusting your company completely. Besides, this has allowed me to render aid quite effectively. Now, if you'll excuse me. Ashiina Runia Ilbara. There, I have attuned my portal to the Gate of Dreams. You can reach the roots of the Tree of Worlds from here now. Let us see if Graabak will bargain for its freedom. I will advise you as best I can.
We depart now.
I will be watching.
Okay. As you could see, those were very specific options. There's no other way to get the true ending, the one that it's actually intended for the game by the developers, and fighting the secret final boss. There's no other way. So, you got a hint on what the final boss may be, but we are going to look at it right now, I believe. Or at least part of what the final boss is going to be. We're back at the Tree of Worlds. You remember I mentioned this section as one of the most graphically beautiful parts of the game, if not the most beautiful part the game has with all of those particles. Well, Graabak. Here it is. As you can see, we've got a different quest, but we haven't lost the main quest. We didn't fail the main quest, neither this one or this one. See that we still have to stop Lady Mara, but now we've got an extra quest. You'll see, because you may think that this right here is the final boss, and it isn't. Alright, let's talk to the almighty God of the universe.
You returned. I had barely fallen asleep, and here you are again. Are you ready for our rematch, little one? I shall not go so easy upon you this time.
Well, here I believe we have to choose this one. I come to bargain for thy freedom, O Graabak.
I come to bargain for thy freedom, O Graabak. A bargain? How boring. Thou art uninterested in thy release from the roots of the Tree of Worlds? I am afraid I am set upon our battle, little one. If you survive, we can discuss your bargain then. Thou hast strange priorities, O Graabak. Well, if you cannot stand against me, you certainly don't have the power to release me.
Be careful with this one. Be careful with this one. Because this is another bait in which you can end up not getting the final secret boss. According to what I've read. I'm still not sure about... From this point on, I'm still not 100% sure. But I believe we have to choose this one. Now, permit me to return shortly.
Permit me to return shortly. Very well, but do not tarry.
Well, we're going to tarry. I will tell you that. Because now... according to what I've read, we have to go back and fight Lady Mara once again and beat her. Once we do that, we'll get the final boss. I'm still not sure of any of these, but according to what I've read, this is the way to do it, regardless of your karma, if it's positive or negative. That doesn't matter, because as you can see here, well, where are we? Right, we are outside here. Scheme with currents. Alright, we'll take the cenotaph to Kayalasa, please. I am quite lazy at this point. Alright, so first we have to scheme with currents. Fight Mara and all of that. I believe it's... or maybe we have to go to the Oracle. Alright, we go to the Oracle. Up to this point, the instructions said we should go to the Oracle. We should kill Mara. But well, maybe we have to talk to him first.
The situation is dire.
We depart.
I will aid you. I will advise you.
Graabak,
You are making it wait? Is that...
The serpent worm has patience beyond our comprehension. It shall bide its time until we are ready.
The situation is dire.
we depart now.
I will be watching.
Alright, no. No, I believe we have to fight Mara at this point, according to what I've read. I am 100% sure we are not meant to fight him right now. I clearly read that. Of that, I'm 100% sure. Don't worry, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. So. Right. I know there are no, as you can see, there are no quest markers or anything like that. At this point, you need to know what you're doing to get this ending. I'll be honest. Most people that I've read over at the Steam forums, they all said the same, that it was way too complex to get this ending. You had to specifically choose certain answers, certain dialogue choices, and that normally they wouldn't be canon at all. They wouldn't be the natural choice for most people. So, even though all of the quests, ignore the quest markers and fighting Graabak, we are not meant to fight the Serpent Worm right now. Trust me, because we've read that. Anyways, I've read that, sorry. I know all of the quest markers say otherwise. But if what I've read is true, we are meant to come and come here and kill Mara first, and then we'll get access to the secret boss. Let's see if my information is correct or not. Let's create another save just in case she wipes us.
So is it done?
Not today.
Then our deal is.
Ah, there it is. There it
And
is.
your reward can only be death.
There it is.
Join me in the
And then we get another dialogue. Alright, we can fight her.
to the place of my
We need to beat her again.
the darkest of shadows. But thou canst not appreciate how empty mine existence was afore Mara's soul. I had lived a life before we met, my demon. Come, my children.
Alright. We've gotta do this again. And this is why I saved. This is why I saved. Because I knew that I was rusty. Even though it's been 2 days. I knew it. I knew it. I should have begun with time stop. Don't worry. Alright, but the important part is that you get the dialogue choices.
So is it done? Is Krenz finally dead?
There we go. Anyways, I wanted to listen to the dialogues.
Not by my hand.
Then our deal is broken, and your reward can only be death. You disappoint me. You have all disappointed me so very much. Join me in the Umbra, and I shall end your life before I end your world.
And there we go.
Thou hast come to the place.
Alright, enough. Shut up. We've already done all of these previously. Let's get rid of those things.
Come, my children, protect thy mother. The power, limitless power.
Come on, maybe I move that. Please. Damn. Too slow. On Tuesday I could do it in one try, I believe. Let's get rid of these.
That is a relief.
The essence flows into me.
Nice try. Could you stop running?
This foe is mine. This alone is true immortality. True power.
My power returns.
Ignore that guy. If you know what you're doing, ignore that guy. That last hit did the trick. No, 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 no. No, you have to be kidding me. No, 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 no. My salmon pushed that boulder. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. You have to be kidding me. That should be illegal. Right, what now? How about you stop attacking us? That's enough.
Demon, goddess, I am all this and more.
You will end up being nothing, just like Lord Malak said.
I shall not fall this day.
Because today I know the boss fight mechanics. Can I touch that? Move. Nice. There we go. This is what we should have done on Tuesday. Because that will trigger the final phase immediately.
Thou shalt fall.
Moon Chalice removed. And here we go. Let's go straight for the boss. What? Frozen? Let's use some area of effect damage to deal some damage to those summons. Alright. Come on, Avia. Alright.
We have made a tactical error.
I could have sworn I had more charges, but well. Oh no. Awesome. Now it's our chance. Come on, we're winning. And there we go. As you can see, now that I know the boss fight mechanics, I could finish the official final boss for the game without much effort.
That was not the Mara I knew.
Let's see if we can get
She was a stalwart woman
the
and a steadfast
real final boss.
Whatever the demon that devoured her soul was, it changed her.
Are you certain it was not Mara who changed the demon?
How could we possibly know?
We are all made anew at every stage of our lives.
This is the
Each new incident gives rise to
critical part. We'll see if we get the real ending or
Knowing
not.
you has changed me. Perhaps Mara could say the same from when you knew her.
Looks like it didn't work.
Continues to tear. The threat is not yet over.
Damn.
It's a cauldron. Even without our foe, it goes on.
It must be destroyed.
Alas, no relics remain with sufficient.
Yes, we know this.
Our demon. I have no fear of.
Is there?
If
It is a just.
under the set.
Yes, here it is.
Am I interrupting something?
Here it is.
O Graabak, how canst thou be here?
Here, this paltry umbra. You think the roots of the cosmic tree do not pass through here?
This is the real ending. The one the developers intended.
Learn about the Tree of Worlds. If you thought I could not reach here from my prison. So, are you ready to fight me yet, little one? I am eager for the battle you promised me.
Thy timing is impeccable, O Graabak. Gladly do I honor our pact.
What?
Excellent, excellent. Let me fix you up a little.
But we're going to fight here.
I will take you back to my prison.
Ah, well, better.
It is time for our much vaunted rematch.
Alright, we're going to fight while the universe is being destroyed. Nice way to go out with a bang. Alright, we got it. We got the real final boss. Wait. Wait, don't attack me now. Wait.
Power since last time. I shall exercise a fraction more of my power. To keep it interesting. We don't want it to be over too soon, do we? Now, prepare to face me again, Solita.
This shall be a glorious battle.
No, wait, let me save. Damn, it's not gonna let me save. Damn, I cannot save. Damn, I cannot save. You're locked out. Sorry. If I get killed, we'll have to beat Mara again. Apparently. Yeah. This will be a tough final boss. Without being able to save. Yes. This guy was challenging the first time, and now that he's at full power, he will be brutal. But well, and we cannot, as you can see, I cannot save.
What an incredible creature! How can we hope to stand against it?
Little ones, I am eager to discover how long you can last against me.
Ah, well, look at that. For now, he seems to be weak. He's not using his full power, probably. Wait, what's going? There's something wrong. I smell it. I smell it. This can be a secret final boss. At all. There's no way. There's something wrong. Careful, be careful. Damn.
Well fought, little ones. Well fought indeed. Now, you said something about a bargain before.
Canst thou prevent the Hellgate opening and destroying the heretic kingdoms?
Not from here, but were I freed, it would be simplicity itself.
There you have the final plot hole covered.
Thy freedom, O Graabak, in return for sealing the Hellgate.
Well, how could I refuse such an offer as this?
Friends, come to us.
Here comes Kranz.
O Graabak, I thank you for this audience.
Get to the point, mortal.
I need something from you before I free you. Something beyond what my associates requested.
I do not appreciate this wheedling and mendacity. Can you free me or not?
I can, if you give me the Eye of Worlds.
This is all you need? What would you do with such a thing, mortal?
This is for me alone to know. Do you accept my offer?
Very well. Here, the Eye of Worlds.
I shall cast the incantation to free you, O Serpent Worm. Ashtiina Inkaha Ilbara Serat. Ashmas Inka Silvara Serat. And Mas Inka Serat Ilbarana. Serat.
We're going to see its real form.
I am unchained. For the first time in millennia, I am free. Free to roam the Tree of Worlds, to bring the blessings of destruction upon whichever worlds I choose. Free. Free at last. Now, you wish that I prevent a Hellgate opening. A simple matter. The veil of your world is fractured in its umbra, but it is a trivial task to rekindle it. I will have to shatter the cauldron you were so concerned about, but that seems to have been your intention all along.
Damn. That thing ate the cauldron.
The veil shall rekindle itself now that the cauldron is no more. I really should not have let the Queen of the Sun play with such a dangerous toy all those centuries ago.
Oh.
It has been a strange journey, Krenz. Do you know now what it means to be mortal? Have you known pain? Whither dost thou ask this? You shall not return from exile unless a demon learns the pain of mortal souls. The Oracle's prophecy to me, it has proven vague and perplexing, like all her prognostications. I have known the pain of mortality, but I know now of its fragile beauty as well.
Well, little ones, I must be going. The branches of the Tree of Worlds call out for me to bring them the blessings of destruction. But you have been such a wonderful amusement, Soul Eater. Perhaps you would join me on my voyages.
Join thou, O Graabak. I should be honored to accompany thee. Perhaps I can encourage thee to temper thy devastation.
Excellent, excellent. The beginning of a most beautiful friendship. Farewell, mortal. May the Eye of Worlds grant you what you desire.
Fare thee well, Krenz. Thou hast You have my gratitude and our friendship.
Alright, so I believe that was the final boss in the
I
end.
perhaps feel some twinge of guilt at what I have wrought. I never claimed to be noble,
Yes,
benevolent, or
yes,
compassionate.
indeed.
Such was never my temperament. The heretic kingdoms are saved, and I am, in a sense at least, their savior. Yet all I can think about is returning to Kayalisar and regaining my library. I am a selfish old man, and not too proud to admit it. My demon has a new friend, and together they travel the Tree of Worlds.
As you can see in the real ending,
They will not destroy too much of it. I wish them well, yet I fear it may be callous to bless the apocalypse simply because it does not befall you.
they don't
No
die.
matter what's done is done, the prophecy is fulfilled. Prosperity is always purchased through the hardship of others. And as the victor, it is I who shall tell this tale. Who knows? Perhaps I shall find a way to make myself sound heroic.
Well, we didn't get such a difficult boss in the end. I was hoping for Graabak to come out of the Tree of Worlds and simply fight him with all of our powers. But no, that's not the case. But well, just so you know, this is the real ending for Shadow's Awakening. And I'm quite sure you'll be able to appreciate it, because they don't die. In the end, they don't die. Uh, the Devourer of Souls instead travels all of the different dimensions with the Serpent Worm and, I don't know, destroying planets or whatever. As you could see, this is the real canon ending. I know I was honestly disappointed by that final boss. As you could see from my hype previous to the fight, I thought it would be much more tougher. Well, I got scammed. Sorry. I guess I got scammed. I will probably point out for the YouTube board that it's not a real difficult hard boss, because yeah, that was not what I was expecting. But well, the game was awesome in itself. Now, since it's extremely early for me, it's 10 p.m. and I haven't even decided the next forgotten game that we're going to play. Honestly, I'm trying to pick. I have so many options to choose from, and I'm not sure what to do, because I've got from every single possible genre. Normally, I would choose another real-time strategy game, but since Age of Empires 4, for me personally, is around the corner, don't worry, eventually I'll get it. I'll get my hands on it, but not yet, because as you all know, I need localized prices for that to in order to buy it, because of my currency has gone from a single dollar equals 200 units of my currency, of my destitute country's currency. So, well, yeah, I should be thinking about moving from this country. I am, don't worry. But in the meantime, I simply can't purchase Age of Empires 4 right now. I need to wait for some localized offer, which I haven't found. well, that was a bit disappointing. I was hoping for an absolutely legendary and powerful boss. I was hoping for Graabak to come out of that tree and face us with all of his might. But well, you know how to get the secret ending, at least. So yeah, disappointing, I guess. But well, anyways, the game was amazing. We'll do this. I'll stop the stream and I will rearrange some things and if I can decide which game we are going to play next, we'll do so. Otherwise, it's been a blast. I wanted to showcase this extra ending for this game. So give me some minutes, or well, I don't know. If I can choose another game right now, see you in some minutes. If not, see you all on Saturday, because I don't think. Yeah, we could begin another game. I have in mind. Give me some minutes.